my hat won't stay on, so we're just gonna pull it back. What's good? It's your boy, Hot Ready. Glad to be back. Changing the world, one person at a time. Waking up in, where are we at? Wilmington, North Carolina. It's crazy. I don't even know where I'm at. No, I know where I'm at. And we're leaving where we left off. We really get the story caught up to the now, but we left off at the 7-day water fast. Really like the boat. But my hair is eating sand right now. Just give me 2 seconds. 2 fat boy seconds. There we go. Oh my god, my fucking nose. My fucking glasses are dirty as shit. Oh my god, what is going on? Come on, fam. Oh, my glasses just came out. I gotta go to the store, get my glasses looked like. That shit fell off and then it scratched my face and I'm just all fucked up. I'm all fucked up. I gotta pop my fucking lens back in and shit. It's all fucked up. I had to catch this 15-hour bus ride when I could have just stayed in Atlanta because I wanted to get my favorite pizza here. Oh shit. I don't know if this is gonna stay in now. Possibly not. I gotta clean it off. Hold up. Life is lifing right now. Okay, we're here. Okay. Oh. I need to go to the stove. Get this shit fixed. Good to not have another pair of glasses. Hold up. I'm sorry. Okay. It's just happening. My lens came out. That's one of the first things we're going to be doing when we get to Atlanta. New glasses. For sure. Okay. Now we're here. Okay. This is where I slept last night. Right there. Right behind the... Yeah, for real. I got to get myself situated. Oh, you know what's good about this? You know, it's good. I'm ready, but it's good. Also good. This is just authentically how we're waking up. I had to do a time lapse because everywhere I go, I do my time lapse of where I'm going, where I'm sleeping with me, and so to get y'all up to date, caught up. All right. Oh, fuck. Okay. All right, so get y'all up to date, caught up right now. We were talking about, I just got done a 2-month contract, but we're in the middle of talking about how I was doing my 7-day water fast. You gotta put my hat down, I love it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we're doing my 7-day water fast to gain the trust in myself again, right? Because I'd lost it within going back to my ex, thinking that was a good idea, and my standards that were weak as fuck getting shredded, and then realizing I had no boundaries. That's where we were at. Fuck. And so my standard was love, energy, and truth, and following that. But I realized when that's not specified to what's the difference between romantic love and true love, what's the difference between sovereign energy than just chaotic, wild energy, because energy can be put into any way, and the truth of what direction that's going in. So I'm still understanding what that standard is, modifying it, and aligning it, and I'll get clear on that eventually. And so, that being the case, we went through the 7-day water fast. Body was achy, mind, like, I can't say brain fog. I was just working 12 to 15 hours a day on a motherfucking cruise ship. And so I'm getting at least 10, 15,000 steps a day, which is about 7 miles. It's not, I mean, I'm just actively bussing, serving, and yeah, we didn't go around, fam. But I'm just actively prepping, bussing, serving for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And at times, do a shitload of dishes, and at times, just cleaning a shitload of rooms. So it's just a lot of work that's simple and monotonous, and it's really not that hard of work unless the people around you make it so. And that was a big thing for me. Just how that environment felt for me, as usual. I think I started feeling this way, and I'll get back to the storyline of things when it comes to. Hold on. Yeah, I'll get back to the storyline of where I'm at on the boat, because I'm like a month in the storyline, right? Because that's where we left off in the last live waking. I'm sleeping on a tarp, day 235. Now it's day, or 236. Is it 236 today? I think so. Don't know. So, yeah, one second. Oh, shit. But right now, we're going to catch a 15-hour bus to Atlanta. That is something I am doing right now. Oh, shit. And we gotta catch it by 7:30, and 7:16 I have more than enough time. More than enough time. Slept good last night. Nothing really woke me up. I think I got like 6 hours of sleep. It's like better sleep I felt than I was on the motherfucking boat. Oh, there's poop. But yeah, that's something that really I feel, that really started bothering me, I think, after I got back from Thailand, was being around those present and curious and aware people every day that took the time to, when you asked, how are you? They would answer with an honest answer. And I think that's my biggest thing, is it didn't feel authentic. It felt like it was this space of, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a word I'm looking for. I can't find right now. Hold up. There's a word. Don't know what it is. Facade. That's the word. Yeah. Instead of authenticity, it's this authenticity versus a facade. It's like that paradox. And it's really me being in the comfortable slavery of the zoo. And that being the case, what is the zoo? Let's talk about it. The zoo is a place where you're just domesticated as fuck. And you say it is what it is. Like the most red flag saying in the world. It isn't what it is. It is what you make of it. And people have this blind acceptance of their situation. And some people just are aware and accepting of their situation and content and love that for them. And I'm learning actively what contentment truly is. And I'm not content working at Lindblad Expeditions. Or I'm a glorified server and housekeeper and dishwasher. And look, I am grateful. And it's just knowing the outcome to every one of my days and in an environment where it is a place of the expression that you have within yourself is limited because the environment has you suppress your existence and you end up becoming sedated. And so people have the blind acceptance of this, make sure I'm going the right area, going the right way. I think I'm right here. Okay. Yeah, people have this fixed mindset of this blind. Oh shit. This programming, really. Yeah, this programming of this blind acceptance that creates a fixed mindset that then puts you into a space of being on motherfucking autopilot and in the comfortable safety in the zoo. And that's what the zoo is for me. And the jungle is a place where you're wild and you're free and you're lucid, which is you're mentally naked. You have this clarity about yourself because that's what's right for you. But yeah, you're mentally naked and you're dreaming wide the fuck awake. And it's one of those things where you're in the natural order of everything, which really isn't something that's safe, being in the natural order of the jungle, right? But what it is it's not safe, but it's courageous. And it's a courageous environment that has you being thrown the unknown, the unfamiliar, and unaware consistently. I think this is my bus that I'm getting on. And so I just couldn't stand the conversations and people working harder on a work and a job and stressing harder on a work and a job than they do themselves. I can't get with that. So, yeah. So I just made a post last night, I was saying 70% of the world is average. The other, I got about 18 minutes. 70% of the world is average, right? And so 70% of the world is average, 15% of the world is below average. This is based off the bell curve too. I read about it. So there's only 15% of the world that is above average dogs that you want to follow and learn from. So if 85% of the world is not what you want to learn from, all my blueprint has just been, all right, my current environment, because of the skills that I've not been able to develop on, has led me to be in environments where I'm around the average amount of people, which is putting me in the average bracket of society. And I guess you could say to stay homeless, below average. Or sleeping on tarp, below average. By choice. To flip the motherfucking Maslow hierarchy needs on its head to say, fuck psychological, fuck belonging, fuck the safety and needs, fuck the physiological needs, and just go straight to self-actualization. I flipped that shit on his head. The jungle hierarchy needs, that's it. And I said, fuck all that. I said, this is my truth. And this is what's going to give me the opportunity to let go of all attachments that don't serve me. Attachments that serve you make you stronger. Attachments that don't weigh you down. And a house was definitely a gateway drug to a lot of attachments I didn't want and need. So that's what I'm doing, is going in that direction. So that being said, the zooified environment that I was in, I just said I do things like doing 7-day water fast, or I stand on nails, or I work out consistently, or take cold showers, or so I can stay jungle-fied, or I listen to my podcast consistently, or motivational videos, or because I just can't stand the environment of people. Like, they're good people. It's just, I'm hungry. I want to talk about purpose and ideas and passions and what you're excited about. What's your goals? What do you fear? Where are you at emotionally? Where are you at mentally? What are you looking to accomplish? What's your next business idea? What's your next venture? How was the past for you? What did that mean? Like, I don't have any time talking about uncontrollables all day, or boat shit that's not going to matter tomorrow, like boat shit meaning the fire drill and how that sucked, or that guest that was talking that just wouldn't shut the fuck up, or it's just mindless shit. It's like, you guys are fucking droned out, bro. This is just disgusting. I just think it's disgusting. And guess what? I'm around people that are minimalist and nomadic and have a fuck it type energy, but it's not. But there's no revelation of the past and present or future. And that's why I've been trying to say, like, if you want to be fully present in the here now, it's like, you gotta understand that you're creating the past, and the future is going to be set in stone for you. And if you don't understand and try to work on the things right now, your past, you're going to regret a lot of shit, and then you're going to be stressed because in the future you're going to be wishing you would have prepared or set yourself up to be situated. And so I'm in the past, present, and future at all times. Like, that's the way I look at it. We all are, and that's love. So yeah, 7-day water fast got done, and I was just hungry as shit the whole time and ready to eat something. So, and then I did the post-fast, bone broth and smoothies every day. And there's one day I've actually made a smoothie and I fucking put a fucking metal fork in the blender and it broke it. And then the fork spit out, and somehow I put my hand in the blender for whatever reason, because I thought the fork was in it. And I recorded all of it. It was insane. It was sick. Don't know why I did that, but we did. We got 13 minutes. Fucking wild. But I just finished posting all the 7-day water fast, the post fast refeeding on my website, and then throughout that whole time, I haven't worked out in a month, dog. A fucking month. That week, there's 0% chance of working out, and then that 2 weeks afterwards, my stomach was just cooked. I had no energy. I haven't meditated. I haven't stretched. I haven't done anything. But you know what? I didn't take a day off either. Like, every day I was working on the jungle story of where I'm at now. So yeah, I got to a point, to cap how the past 2 months have been, is I just was bitter, and I was in a space of just not wanting to connect with my environment because I wasn't, and ready for this next chapter, and frustrated with, and I realized that I tried my best focusing on controllables, but your environment can dictate how you move if you allow it. And the thing is, your attitude determines your altitude, right? That's the whole direction. And I was in a space of keeping my attitude in a positive frame as much as possible, but I just wasn't being able to, I didn't have anybody really to relate to there. And so I'm ready for the next journey. And so every day I was just cooking up this next process that we're going to talk about is I'm so excited. Is the Fight the Stigma tour. I've got clear on all my ventures. The website is top tier enough from what I made. And so next journey is to Fight the Stigma tour. And so we're gonna talk about the Fight the Stigma tour. But that being the case, the first Spartan race that I'm doing this Fight the Stigma tour is in Atlanta. All right. And I'll explain that more. But I actually flew to Wilmington because I said I stopped eating any breads and desserts and processed foods and refined foods and fried foods for the past month or so. I said, fuck that. And that being the case, I don't know, this lady's walking towards me right now. But, and so I ended up doing that 70 water fast and doing that. And so I said, fuck it, I'm just gonna not eat any of this. And then once comes time, I'm going to have my favorite pizza. I'm gonna have my Oreo pie and cookie dough to reward myself, to tell myself the extremes of life, to create balance. And so that's really why I'm in Wilmington. Honestly, I spent way too much money getting here. Got here and off rip, I could have just been in Atlanta, but I had to take a $43 Uber to Lido's. That's number one. And then spending about $30 in Lido's, so that's $70. And then paying for the cookie dough and shit and pizza. Cookie dough and pies. That's like another $20, so that's $90. And then now this Greyhound is to Atlanta, which is about 15 hours, about $170. So I spent about, for some damn pizza, $260. $260 journey off rip. But I know I'm gonna be minimalist after this, I actually talked about the jungle story and what the modern jungle was all about and the Fight the Stigma tour during while I was eating my pizza, like a 7-minute video, which is great. And so, yeah, and it made me realize after I had a whole 18-inch pizza that could have been for a family of 4, and then I ate most of the ice cream pies and then a cookie dough, and I realized I like being healthy, and I'm happy I did that because I'm ready to go back to not eating any refined foods or sugars or desserts or processed foods or anything. I'm actually ready for that. I really am. So, because it made me realize how I enjoy being healthy. I really do. So, that being said, we're on the Fight the Stigma tour. And that's going to 5 different locations in the next 3 months to have people own their story and speak their truth and free themselves so they can liberate not only themselves but other people to do the same, one bare-ass naked truth at a time. And I'm going to be doing interviews at each one of these places, not only at the Spartan races, but I'm also doing 2 naked 5Ks. And so I'm going to Atlanta, and then I'm going to 5 different places. I only have so much time to talk about it, but that being said, I'm got clear on how I'm gonna have people's voices be heard and people for me to tell their story at a high level and get that out there. Is number one, it's called the Jungle Polyfit. It's a workout social for the polyamorous community that I'm gonna do. It's like an hour of a workout and then 30 minutes socializing. I might do 45 an hour workout. Me facilitating that might be a little long. We'll see. And that's number one. And then number 2 is the permission pool. It's where your truth gets naked and your fucking soul takes a motherfucking swim. It's where it's where you practice the art of permission. The permission to are you gonna give yourself the permission to do, feel, and be what you desire? And so it's a co-working space online co-working space that is going to be a 3-hour one where people can do their conscious work, where people can do their zooified work, their art, their creative, their work at home shit. People have a space to speak on their relationship dynamics and what they're struggling with, what's their accomplishments, and create that community. Not only that, but I have my Naked podcast, the Modern Jungle podcast, that overall I'm so excited about, because I have to message intimacy experts and relationship coaches and swingers and people in the poly world to get their story and for them to fight the stigma of the polyamorous world. And this is the number one naked polyamorous podcast in the world. And then I have the Jungle Circles, which I'll do Saturdays. So the permission pools is Tuesdays and Thursdays, and the Polyfit. Oh. Yo. Hey. Raleigh? Oh, no. Are you going?
Where are you going to?
I'm going to Atlanta.
What time do you here?
7:40.
That's me.
All right, cool.